Hello and welcome to this online College of Coding video tutorial series. This is video 4 in the series of intermediate programming concepts. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the for and while loops and how to use them. Before watching this video, it's recommended you've seen the previous videos in the series as well as the previous series on beginner programming concepts. Alright, let's get started. In our first video on statements, we looked at the if, else, and repeat statements. Repeat statements aren't really used in some more advanced programming languages like C#. Their successors, the for and while loops, usually take their place. A for loop is similar to a repeat until loop, but with a few more features. The for loop uses a condition like an if statement, but it introduces a new concept called an iterator to use in the condition. The iterator usually starts at 0 and increases by 1 each loop. The condition will usually compare the iterator to another value and keep looping while the result is true. The iterator comes in especially handy when you need to access list elements. You can use the access operator to get the list item corresponding to the iterator's current value. With the introduction of these loops, you'll be subject to a variety of bugs and errors. Let's assume you have a for loop that will repeat until the iterator equals 5. If you forget to change the iterator or somehow it skips 5, your loop will never stop. This will freeze your game because if it gets stuck in a loop, it isn't running any other code at all. So be careful. The while loop is a simplified for loop. It still uses a condition to control its looping and will continue looping while this is true. Just like the for loops, while loops can get you into some trouble if you don't use them properly as well. Without the iterator, while loops are not the best for managing elements in lists and arrays. They're better for things that don't need the iterator, like repeating algorithms or functions. To find out how to use functions so that you can loop them in your for loops and while loops, tune into our next video on using functions. Until then, happy programming.